This reminds me of when my uncle used to have the camcorder, and he has to shoot it the wrong way. But I don't think he's ever like shot it the wrong way though, because we never needed to, because we always got to shoot widescreen. Now we got to shoot tall because everybody's always on their phone. And so, like, for those that use the laptop or the TV for their viewing pleasures, we kind of yeah, I don't know. I love this beat. I miss getting high with friends. I could let the THC hit every nerve I want to hit off of laughter, giggles, things like that. But now I'm in a world where nobody wants to hang with me no more, because I don't want to be someone that I was damn near, I won't say 10 years. Let me see, 18. When have I jumped on the internet? Like, doing social media. Let's see, 17. I think 17 was when I first started. I think I was 16 when I first started social media, because I was on some site, but I don't remember. I just remember being on Black Planet. But I think there was a website before, because I met my homegirl Nelletti. I met her off some college. I don't remember what the site was called, but I met her off that site. I even met Jari off another site too. I think I met Jari off of Black Planet. Or did I find Jari on Black Planet? Or did she lead me to Black Planet? I don't remember. Yeah, they want me to kind of become a troll, and I'm like, I've already been a troll. Like I've been trolling. I troll. I don't want to say I don't want to say I'm a troll. I'm not a troll. I was never a troll. I was a catfish. Wait, what happened? Or did my ¿Qué pasa? But anyway, I was a catfish. Yeah, I catfished before, but that was like, I was already in online relationships, and like I was still like talking to others, but I didn't want to talk to others as myself. And so I would talk as somebody else, and I was no intention on really meeting them, just talking. And in order for me to break out of myself, I had to get in character, and the character came to life. That's when I was like, oh shit, I'm in the web. And I was a catfish before a catfish was even a name.
I feel you.
Yeah, that didn't work at all.
No, dude,
I'm
I
like,
just want to make sure.
that shit was backwards. Yeah, you should have flipped your phone and then did it that way. Yeah, there's no, you can try to let the light seep through it around and let me see it from the back. No homo. That's the only way I can see it selfie way.
Oh, you don't need to see it. Don't even worry about it, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Is that wait, is that the graphic? That's the title graphic?
No. I was thinking about doing one, but yeah.
I thought I saw Productions, so that's why I was like, wait, F Productions? What is that? Like Frontline? I thought I read like Frontline, but I had to like kind of read backwards, so I wasn't feeling it.
I wouldn't worry.
Do you know this beat? Do you know this song right here? Hold on, let me bump it real quick.
I would say no, like just off rip.
Have you ever played Maximum Carnage?
No.
Oh, oh, oh. Have you ever played Final Fight?
Yes.
Think of that with cooler Spider-Man shit. And you play Marvel vs. Capcom, right?
Yeah.
That's where they got the special characters from. You know, when the characters drop and they do their shit.
Yeah.
They originally got it from that game because originally they had like Captain America and the Avengers, but they would be at random posts and would do random shit. Like the Wasp would be at the one flying stage. Then like Wonder Man would drop like health or something like thanks Wonder Man, and it wasn't really like real legit assistance. It was help, yeah, but it wasn't like legit assistance. Maximum Carnage was the first game where you can actually select heroes to assist you as far as like if you were in the jam, you know, they'll come in and do their shit. You know, whether they'll give you health if you're Morbius. You know, Black Cat will drop in and do her little cartwheels and shit. Firestar was like legit. If you were like Spider-Man, you called on Firestar, like she just straight up like flash and scream.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as Maximum with them, that game, oh my gosh. You don't have the Super Nintendo Classic, do you?
I have a Super Nintendo emulator.
Man, you need to like just try out some games. Like even like do a game review. Like I'm playing Maximum Carnage for the first time thanks to Floyd Banks because he recommended that game. He said it was like Final Fight. That game, honestly, that game is not hard. It was hard at first, like when you first played it, because like man, like guys like Carnage, like they'll take like majority of your health, you know, when he hits you with that spear. But as far as like gameplay, like if you know how to play beat 'em up games, that game is challenging. It's not easy. It's easy if you know the routes, if you know, well, you're not gonna get lost, but if you know shit, if you know how to get to like, you know, secret characters, if you know like secret rooms, things like that, it's actually really fun.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look at it.
Like honestly, if you got a Super Nintendo emulator and you want to do this, you want to try out the streaming gaming shit, start out with that era. I'm telling you, you're gonna draw a lot of people like myself that like played that game and like, oh man, that game is so dope. And a lot of those games stand the test of time. Not just like the popular ones like the Chrono Trigger, which is like the best Super Nintendo game out there. I'm not saying that personally, but I'm
I
just
still
saying
haven't
that
played it. It's on my list.
It's not like my Super Mario RPG, which is one of the rarest gems you will ever come across in your entire life. Like they will not because like SquareSoft and Nintendo to this day cannot coexist when it comes to like reaching agreement for that game and like making like new shit, like new like Super Mario RPG for the Nintendo Switch or something like that. I think they might have, but I think you can still play it, but for some it's a rarity. Like for some, yeah, that's actually
Yeah, I feel.
because it's those rarity. It's a fun game. I love that game. I wasn't supposed to love it because I wasn't into RPGs, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, and then some of the beat 'em ups like Max Carnage was good. Superman was actually frustrating. It was fun, but it got frustrating because you kept fighting Doomsday a lot, and Doomsday was hard shit. But no, it was a lot of games that you gotta play, and then there's some bad ones too, like Time Cop. Have you ever heard of Time Cop?
I've heard of Time Cop. Yes, I've definitely heard of it.
Yeah, because you know, like they were like big on like turning movies into video games. They were big on it Nintendo. Like they were like big on that shit. And yeah, not even just Time Cop. The Super Star Wars was like frustrating. What else? Yeah, there was Last Action Hero was not a fun game at all.
There's a Super Nintendo version of Last Action Hero.
There's a Genesis version of Last Action Heroes. Like that, I'm telling you. Like, yeah, and I think there might have been a Game Gear version. I'm not sure, but Game Gear is skippable unless you want to play like certain little jewels like Sonic Chaos and like some Game Gear games, but like Surf Ninjas, which is like exclusively for I don't think Surf Ninjas was all that great. People don't really talk about it like that, but it was just exclusive to the Game Gear because it was like that was the system that they used in the game. That little boy turned his brother into the last. No, sorry, I just crossed movies to a surf ninja basically because he was already a surfer, but then the Game Gear turned him into a ninja, so he became Surf Ninja.
Ah.
Yeah, basically his Game Gear game came to life when basically it started out the same exact way as the game. Like it started out in a restaurant and then people started attacking his brother. And as he was like playing, because he's getting beat up, he can't fight. But as his little brother was playing the Game Gear, he was actually controlling his brother with the actions. It was alright, because like it was Kino. If you remember Kino from Ninja Turtles 2, he was pretty hot around that time. So they assigned him to that movie. If you were a Kino fan, yeah.
Gotcha.
But anyway, I know we didn't come to chat about video games, so let's talk wrestling. So what's this new game you got?
So I have two games. One is the original. I have 10 superstars in all their most recent title reigns. So we can do that. Or you can back up a little bit, Mr. Zordon. Like it's just... Or I have a game that actually has like a point system, and it's guess the pay-per-view by the card.
I mean, I know Jim Cornette does it, but that's challenging. I'm for it because honestly, that's where I'll admit that's challenging because there are so many pay-per-view names and like the Bash, like the fuck's the Bash?
I'll definitely say this: there are two names on here that's like you have to like remember, but like everything else, I made sure is relatively easy and relatively like I made sure it's easy that I did it, my brother did it, my other mother did it, my mom did a little bit of it. So it's possible. It is possible.
It's possible. Awesome.
Right. But let's just warm you up doing all these title reigns because I just realized I fucked up on a couple of them. So let's just do the ones I did perfectly.
Yeah, you caused me a point. Naming Juice Booker T over Rob Van Dam.
I did. That was fun, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't because I was so close because I was like, damn, Robert. It wasn't RVD because he won the WWE title. And I kept thinking RVD, but everything kept leading to Booker T because I said world heavyweight.
The site fucked you up, not me. I apologize for that.
We're not taking accountability. Great. That's America, folks. We're not taking accountability for our own mistakes.
I was following what the actual wording that they said was, and it even led into that.
See, you were following. You followed a wrong person. Well, I mean, and I'm not going to say they're wrong, but I mean, to a common wrestler.
I made sure everything on here is correct. I double checked everything.
Like, to a common fan like myself, I could easily mistaken WWE title to the World Heavyweight WWE title with the design of a spinner belt, which is one of my favorite belts, personally. Because I actually bought the replica with my Afghanistan money, and I was able to spin it.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh, I gotta say hi to her. I have the biggest crush on her. I don't like the biggest, but she was like fairly cute, nice.
Well, hello, Miss
Shout
Cute
her out
Nice.
real quick.
Hello, Miss Cute Nice, and my boy Floyd has a crush on. So hopefully you enjoy these two.
I'm pretty sure she left, but it was nice. It was a nice shout out.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the first easy one that I have. I have two easy ones, and everything else is legitimately a finger.
Okay, cool.
All right, first up, their first championship was the Intercontinental Championship in 1999. Their last championship was the WWE US Championship in 2017. Here's where it gets a little tricky. I did this 4 points. Their longest title reign in the WWE was the World Tag Team titles, and they held it for 168 days. Outside of the WWE, they had a 209-day reign as the IWGP Intercontinental Champion.
Chris Jericho. I honestly had that in the chamber right before you said IWGP because I was just like, wait a minute. And then I remember him having a U.S. title, and he was the only one I remember that was the Intercontinental Champion because it was Chris Jericho, China, and that's not in like any range. It's not in any specific order.
Oh no, you're right. They actually
Chris Jericho, China.
They actually held the belt together at one point in time.
I want to say Eddie Guerrero. I think he was Intercontinental Champion at some point within that realm. Because he had to have beaten China. Wait, beat China?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he had to have beaten China for that title. Because then like she was like, "What happened?" It's like, "Oh, baby, I gotta rewatch that era." But what was I saying? But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. And then I want to say Ken Shamrock, but I think he won it last year. And so because I know Jericho beat Shamrock, I watched that Black TV interview. He basically admitted that he lost to Jericho. And then I'm trying to think. China, because I think. Oh, it was Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett had it at some point. Owen died. Yeah, Owen died. So Jeff Jarrett had it at some point. And then Jeff Jarrett, I know he lost it to D'Lo, and then he lost it back to Jarrett, but then he lost it to China, who then, I want to say, lost it to Jericho, and then they became co-champion. I don't remember that. That part was a little weak, but yeah. So Chris Jericho. Damn.
That is correct.
That was good.
All right, here's the last easy one. Here's the last easy one. Their first championship was the WCW Tag Team titles in 1995. Their last championship was the TNA Tag Team Champions in 2009. Their
last championship was the TNA Tag Team titles in 1999?
In 2009.
Okay, that makes better sense. I thought you said 1999. Okay, so they had the World WCW Tag titles in 1995, and they had the TNA Tag titles in 2009. Carry on.
Their longest reign was 164 days with the WCW Tag Team titles. His shortest reign, he has 3 of them. A one-day reign with the WCW Tag Team titles, a one-day reign with the WCW TV title, and a one-day reign with the Hardcore Championship.
Okay, that was fun. You had to get me with you had to switch brands with me. That was good. That was really good because it really like opened my brain. I was like, oh, we're going WWE and TNA, huh? You're gonna really challenge me. Okay. And then like I had to think about that too.
Well,
I'll
let you know right now, the kind of thing with most of these people is they've held belts in a lot of different places.
Okay, cool. I mean, don't be like the Deafy Tag Champions or like the real BCW.
I made sure it was promotions that me and you both knew, or we at least watched at one point in time.
Like, I mean, I'll even question Stardom because some of their champions, like,
still no
females. You have Io Shirai working with this amount of girls. Yeah, Kairi Sane working with this amount of girls.
I keep forgetting to put females on here.
I know, because you're sexist. I'm just
No,
kidding.
because I think it'd be
No,
easy.
but
I
like
think
you
it
think more
legitimately
male
be easy.
wrestlers than female.
That's
I'm
also true.
more like I'm more like 50-50 at this point. I mean, there are a lot of male wrestlers, but I think more female wrestlers than male wrestlers. I've seen it all with male wrestlers, and then with females, like there's so much avenue that they can explore, but WWE is so scared to make females better than males. It is what it is.
All right. You're doing good so far. You got all the warm ups in. So let's now start to see how good your mind really
Damn,
is.
I feel like those are those are the practice questions on
They
the
were.
test.
They were.
Here are the practice questions. They were like easy as like Humpty Dumpty.
All right. Here's your first actual superstar. Their
Actually,
first.
what's funny, hold on, before you go on, what's funny, I actually got a practice question wrong. I think I got like a couple of them wrong at one point. Like being cocky or arrogant or like not really paying attention. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of practice questions wrong. Luckily, they don't count.
Oh yeah,
I thought
yeah, yeah. I've definitely done that like once. I did that for my CRCT like back in the day, like way back in the day.
damn, I can't do people's eyebrow with my right anymore. Going to
All right. Here's your superstar. Their first championship was the ECW TV title in 1995. Their
Steve
last
Austin.
their last championship.
Oh shit! I'm so stupid. 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 Not my final answer. Not my final answer.
Okay.
I was being arrogant. Okay, move on. Move on. Carry on.
Their last championship was the WWE Tag Team titles in 2005.
Ooh, wait.
Their,
Ooh, television title. One of those. Mikey Rick Rack.
let me know if you want the next fact.
Mick Foley. Mick Foley. No, because I think his last title was in like 2000. 2000. Okay. ECW tax. You said television title.
Television, correct. 1995.
Okay, so definitely wasn't Scorpio. Okay, who won the TV title?
Let me know if you need the next. Let me know if you need the next two facts. I'm still waiting.
No, it wouldn't be Taz. Sabu? No. You won that way early. Like he won the TV title pretty early in his career. Pretty early ECW. Who won the TV championship in '95? Wait, his last championship reign was 2005?
2005, and it was the WWE Tag Team titles.
So that'll be SmackDown. Wait. TV title, never mind. I was gonna say, nah, I don't think it would be him. I don't think he really meshes up. Yeah, because I think that was Simon Diamond. I was thinking Simon Dean. Damn. Okay.
Do you want their longest title reign?
Who was the TV title?
You're just not accepting these hints. Okay, all right. I'll just stay back. If you can do it in two, you can do it in two.
Because I'm like really stunned because I'm like it's not anybody obvious like who Chris Jericho beat. He beat Pitbull.
Because Jericho's first belt was
But
the
that was in like
ECW TV title.
well, I think that was in then it was Scorpio, but it wasn't Scorpio. Not Animal. And he said 2005.
2005.
So that would be he would in 1995.
Correct.
He won the TV title.
Yes, that was his first championship.
Oh yeah, I think Tajiri won the. I think Tajiri won the team. No, it wasn't Eagle. Oh wait. No, he won the tag titles. Did he win the title? Yeah, I don't think he was TV champion. I think Dean Malenko was TV champion because Chris Benoit was in the triple threat. I don't think it was Chris Benoit because Chris Benoit won the U.S. title before he died, before he killed himself actually. Damn, he really stumping me. Eddie Guerrero.
Do you want their longest title reign?
Eddie Guerrero.
That is correct. Okay, I think longest reign is WWE Championship with 133 days. Would that have helped you at all? Just curiosity. No?
I mean, by saying he was a WWE champion, like undisputed champion,
Yes.
undisputed WWE champion, that would help out a lot because I'm thinking like, who's EC? Because then I can narrow it down to like Chris Jericho.
But it wasn't the
Eddie
undisputed
Guerrero.
champion at that point in time. It was going back to the WWE Championship. That's the thing.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, because I remember watching ECW. If you have the network or the Peacock, actually, I don't think the Peacock has ECW.
It does.
If you can VPN, huh?
It does. I have Peacock.
Do you have the old ECW? I don't think they have the old ECW.
I have all the ECW pay-per-views. I
Pay-per-views.
have ECW movies, and I think I have like ECW from like 98 to like 2000 and something.
Damn, you don't have you have ECW on TNN, right?
No.
Fuck. Or you don't have hardcore TV. Damn. If you have VPN, like you gotta go out your way and find Scorpio versus Eddie Guerrero. They can work. And the way Scorpio put over Eddie Guerrero, it came out of nowhere. The fans ate it up. Eddie got over. Like they were legit. Because I think Eddie was TV champion. I think he battled Dean Malenko. I think they had that classic too. I'm pretty sure you see it. That was a classic draw. I think I want to say it was a TV draw, but that was great. Damn, that was a good one. Damn, that really stumped me.
All right, now we're going back into the relative realms of just letting your brain flow. Their first championship was the WWE Championship in 2002. Their last championship was the WWE Championship in 2022. Their longest reign is 504 days with the Universal Championship. And their shortest reign is 28 days with the Universal Championship. Okay, doing that research hurt my soul because I was like, how are they just gonna let Brock do the same thing for 20 years? Like, how are they gonna let this man just
Vince McMahon, man, he just knows how to book garbage.
All right, next one. Their first championship was the Intercontinental Championship in 1993. Their last championship was the World Tag Team Champions in 2010.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, like honestly, when you said 1993, like I automatically hit me, like because it was between Bulldog, Michaels. Who did Michaels? He had to forfeit the title because eventually Razor won the title. So it had to be between Bulldog, Michaels, and Razor.
Next, their first championship was the World Tag Titles in 1994. Their last championship.
Actually, I can't just assume.
Their last championship was the TNA X Division Championship in 2002. Their longest reign. Your eyes opening up was hilarious. Okay, their longest reign was 125 days as the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. And their shortest reign is a one-day reign with the World Tag Team titles.
You said X Division title in 2002?
Correct.
Sabin. No, sorry, no, not Sabin. He beat AJ Styles after he won it back.
I have two fun facts for this character.
I want to say no. It was Paul London. Wait, so the World Tag Team titles.
Here's the thing. I'll give you a little bit of a tip. It's 94, so think of the WWF World Tag Team titles and see if it'll slim down the list for you.
Okay, so most likely between the Steiners, the Head Shrinkers. No. Chris Candido?
That's your final answer?
No, wait, no. When did Body Donnas win the... Oh, 96. Man, they won that like way long after. Never mind. Tag title, X Division title. When the X Division title in 2002? 2002.
Correct.
I really want to look at this list because I'm like, because I already know AJ Styles. AJ Styles was the first X Division champion. Then it was Jerry Lynn, because that was like a big deal. Who the fuck beat those in the Generation X? Who was the tag team champions 94? The Head Shrinkers? Head Shrinkers, but
let me know if you want a hint, because I have a couple of them.
Yeah, I might need a clue.
Okay, do you want a fun hint, or do you want who he was tag team champions with in 94?
Oh my gosh. Because I'm like, it can't be Owen. I'm like, Owen?
All right, here's fun hint number one, and I hope it doesn't give it away. He has 2 tag team title reigns with Kane also.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me. Really? He won it in 2002?
Yeah.
If Slammiversary is usually around June time, which is when TNA started doing pay-per-views, they introduced the X Division title, which was called the X title.
Yes, it was.
Sure. Like, because you already had the NWA, you crowned the new NWA champion in Shamrock. And then, I don't remember who won the TNA tag titles initially.
So who's your final answer, obviously, because you're droning on, you're trying to get to it, but like, what's his...
No, I already know. It's fucking X-Pac.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, how?
Okay, here's a couple things. In 1994, he won the WWF World Tag Team Champions with
Bob Holly.
Jannetty.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Marty Jannetty. Yeah, and then like it got reversed.
Other hints I had.
Oh no, that was the one with Bob Holly.
Yeah, other hints I had. He is the last light heavyweight title.
Yeah, because he was carrying around the cruiserweight and the light heavyweight title.
And then he is a WWE NWO member.
Because I thought he won it in like 2003, 2004.
No.
I thought he won it like
he was light heavyweight champion in 2001. Then he goes to TNA in 2002 and wins the X Division champions.
Because I also do forget that X-Pac was He was kind like I think he kind of joined in. He either joined in pay-per-view 2 or pay-per-view 3, but like he joined pretty late. Then Jerry Lynn. Oh, that's what it was. Jerry Lynn vacated the title because he was injured. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't know he. Damn, they kind of hot shot this title. Because yeah, now I'm seeing it. Yeah, Six won it in October 2002, and then like, I think he even said that he was high. Like he was high off like some shit wrestling AJ style. But damn, that's crazy.
All right. Next superstar. Their first championship was the World Heavyweight Championship in 1998. Their last championship was the 24/7 title in 2019.
Sounds like Kane.
Their longest reign is 245 days with the WWE Tag Team titles.
Sounds like Kane.
That's your final answer?
It has to be, because it wouldn't be Austin. It wouldn't be Taker. It wouldn't be, who else was champion around that time? I know 98. It wasn't Shawn Michaels for sure. No. Who ended the year? 98. The Rock. It wouldn't be The Rock. So yeah, it has to be Kane, because Kane would be stupid enough to win the 24/7 title out of all the WWF champions in '98.
Yeah, that's right.
Told you. Yeah, '98. That's like woo. That's like I remember everything. Like I remember when Val Venus was debuting. I'm like, Val Venus, they're gonna. And then like I remember like everybody was curious about his films. Like you would actually like download on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they had to like kill his kid.
So you got 3 superstars left, but you only really stumped on 1. So if you finish up, you'll be at 90%.
Let's go.
All right, next one. Their first championship was the Intercontinental Champion in 1994. Their last championship was the TNA World Tag Team titles in 2010. Their longest reign is 231 days as the WCW Tag titles.
Óyeme, chico. Listen to me, savage. Come on, chico. Bring it, chico. It's Razor.
That is incorrect.
What? 94. Razor Ramon. Shawn Michaels. Wait. Razor. Diesel. Wait, their last reign was TNA. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I mean,
okay. Here's where it slips up. Their shortest title reign is a 1-day reign as the WCW World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, which is together. Or was it him and DDP?
It was him and DDP.
Well, you only gave me 2 clues. I think because
I gave you 3.
You gave me 2. And then, yeah, you said WCW, the last reign with TNA.
Yeah, I gave you
first. Whatever. You threw that curveball.
I gave you first Intercontinental and then last TNA World Tag, and I gave you longest WCW Tag.
But I'm not mistaken, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, they won the tag titles, and then they freebird it with Eric Young because he was an active guy, but then like Scott Hall stopped showing up.
Yeah, I have it as Kevin Nash and Eric Young as the TNA World Tag titles in 2010.
Well, it was supposed to be a 3-way because Scott Hall was part of that faction, but they kind of defeated him. But yeah, that was his reign too, so I wasn't wrong. Just I wasn't right. whatever.
I didn't know two superstars could share the same lineage like that because I have seen Kevin Nash on a lot of like WCW heavyweight reigns, and some of them are like shorter than a day. So like I think they could just like pass it between each other.
Kevin Nash was just more of a he's more of a top guy because Vince made him a top guy. Even though as a top guy, he didn't really know what to do with a tall guy when everybody's short. So you make all your opponents fat and tall, and you just have these bad matches. And then you try to work with British Bulldog. And you have oh man, if you want to watch bad matches, watch Bulldog and Nash. That match was bad. Yeah, and like you'll see Bulldog and Gold Trim. That's the match. Watch it. It's bad. It's really bad.
All right, so we got two more superstars. So your penultimate superstar. So you're shooting for 80%. Their first championship reign was the WWF World Tag Team titles in 1999. Their last championship reign was the Intercontinental Champion in 2009. Longest title reign is the WWE Champion with 280 days. Shortest reign is a one-day reign with the Hardcore Championship.
So again, all right, I need that info again. Like the World Tag Team Championships in 1999.
Correct.
Sounds like the last show, but keep going.
Intercontinental Championship was his last championship in 2009.
Yeah, he lost to Rey Mysterio in seconds.
His longest title reign is the WWE Championship of 280 days, and I can confirm this is the WWE Championship.
So yeah, Bradshaw. That's my final answer.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, that one was fairly. That one, like, I was able to pick that up.
All right. This one, I apologize. I'm just right now. I apologize. This is your last one. Their first championship was the FCW Tag Team belts in 2012.
Oh, developmental that nobody cared about. Holy shit. Okay, so FCW tag titles, great.
Their last championship was the IWGP US Championship in 2022.
John Moxley.
Their longest reign is 152 days with the IWGP US Championship.
John Moxley.
And their shortest reign is 15 days with the FCW Tag Team Champions.
Because it wouldn't be, it had to be John Moxley. He held the title hostage. Yeah, John Moxley.
That is incorrect.
What? Cody?
Here's your hint. He shares a record with Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Cody? I mean, he's using FCW, so I honestly don't really know. I don't even know who even went. I know who went through the system because most of them don't really shine. And so,
think about who was on NXT when they legitimately transferred over FCW to NXT. Think about who couldn't make it here, but in New Japan, he's able to hold 3 IWGP US Championships.
Wait, Juice had a long reign?
Yes, Juice has a 152-day run with the US Champion.
But didn't John Moxley hold that title hostage for a long time?
He held it for 285 days.
Yeah. So isn't that the longest?
No.
I'm looking into it right
now. No, I said his longest reign is 152 days.
So you're switching. So you're switching it up. You're switching questions on me.
No.
You're trying to get the point to Juice, but I guess Moxley did have a shorter reign. Oh, Jay White. No, it's Kenny Omega. No, it's John Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley has a
I'm gonna look up
combined 5.
FCW. Let me see.
Uh,
Wait, let me see if he's an FCW tag champion. I thought he was.
he's a 2-time SCW tag titles with Tonga Loa and Jason Jordan.
John Moxley?
No, Juice Robinson.
Oh, I'm talking about John Moxley. I don't even think he won any titles in FCW. See, that's why I say like FCW. I'm like, didn't like Heath Slater become its champion? Like,
Yes, he did. I was gonna put Heath Slater on here. I chose an FCW guy and put him on there, and I saw that Juice had a record with Hiroshi, and I was like, that'd be funny. We'll do that.
I'm just as bad with FCW as with Deep South Wrestling. I might get a little bit of Ohio Valley Wrestling, but only if it's like the old guard, not like.
See, but I feel like because FCW transferred into NXT and it didn't really lose a lot of guys in there because I remember Juice wrestling in NXT a couple times, so I thought that would be like.
FCW was known for being like Dusty Rhodes' baby, but even Dusty Rhodes he couldn't really make magic because by the time people got on the main roster, they were who they were, and then once they couldn't last, they kind of like flounder. I don't want to say they all floundered, but Jake Hager's with a porn star making god money, doing nothing on AEW. Alberto Del Rio, I don't even know what's going on with him.
He's doing Mexican Fed right now.
Paige Paige transferred to NXT, so that's a little bit different. But who else was stuck in FCW? I mean, AJ Lee, like the hottest anti-diva that eventually quit because of being married to CM Punk. Freaking yeah, like FCW, honestly, it crafts you to be a wrestler, but I haven't seen a lot of success with it. Like, I mean, Dolph Ziggler has longevity, but I mean, look at him. But he even came from Deep South Wrestling. I don't even think he stayed in FCW, though. No, I think he was only in Deep South Wrestling. Because he was there with Cody Rhodes.
I just remember FCW legitimately. When I heard about FCW, a year later it turned to NXT. So I went to go back to watch a little bit. Like I saw the formation of the Wyatt family. I saw Husky Harris and Bo Dallas tag team titles before. So I was like, I know everyone that was there, and I see them go up. So I just followed them go up. So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, FCW. Honestly, like when you look, because it was originally how you make developmental, but when you look at how they developed everybody, and then you see them on the main roster, like Naomi. I'm trying to think of names. Naomi,
the Usos.
Cameron.
Cameron was the world champion. I remember that.
Yeah, freaking who else was there? The Bella Twins. The Bella Twins was there. Or was it Deep South Wrestling? I think it was FCW because they were kind of like learning. Because I didn't even realize that John Laurinaitis was already dating their mom, and he kind of pushed the girl. So I thought it was they Laurinaitis got with the mom because never mind. But yeah, FCW it was basically the prototype of what eventually NXT will become, and actually, I think NXT is a lot more successful as a developmental then, because even if they can't go up to the main roster, they can still thrive on their own. If you go back and watch FCW, it's okay. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't really that great.
All right. So, how do you feel after going through that? Was I fair? Was it fun? Do I need to add?
Well, you threw a curve. The curveball was FCW because I don't really know too much about FCW history. Besides, I know a little bit. I know John Moxley and Seth Rollins, their rivalry kind of was building from FCW. Jinder Mahal, I think he was the champion. Heath Slater was a champion. Freaking, he was a dual champion actually. I don't know if he was a double champion. I know he was a dual champion. He had the tag titles and the world title. Or either that or like the heritage title. I don't know. Southern title, I think it was what it's called. Yeah, that, and then like having, and then like thinking like of like someone with the longest reign. I'm like, who in FCW has the longest reign? As, and then I'm thinking like had to be John Moxley because he's the only one. Now I'm thinking Juice, but I'm like, I'm not Juice.
I actually like Juice. That's kind of why I actually put him there. Put him there over like it was either gonna be Juice or Seth. Actually,
Honestly, Juice needs to come back to WWE. He needs to like quit the bullshit, quit doing acid, because I don't know what Tony Storm's doing. But Tony Storm, I'm not even gonna lie, like I brag about her a lot, but I've been watching her matches lately, and it seems like she marches to the beat of her own drum. She doesn't like. It's like she wants to get in, wrestle, and then get out. She doesn't want to like be in there and just have this legitimate match and then interact with the fans. Like I feel like they don't go with their. She doesn't go with the fans' cadences. She's kind of like moving too fast and I mean, it's like let's go Storm, let's go, and just like the kid now they gotta like stop saying let's go Storm to go just to like prepare for like her like charge, which seems so rushed. It's like I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing, but whatever they're doing, they need to stop so they can focus on the wrestling. I think Juice, yeah, he needs to come back to WWE because he needs to start tightening his character because him joining Bullet Club, I'm like, I mean, I get it, but then at the same time, it's like, you spent all this time being anti-Bullet Club, and now you're Bullet Club. It's like, like New Japan is struggling. That's why, I used to like New Japan a lot, but lately, like it's been exposed. Like all Elite Meltzer exposed New Japan Pro Wrestling. Exposed them for being it exposed them for being kind of a marked promotion where they treat the fight like a theater. They treat fight like theater, and the fans, the clapping is not helping the product at all. No, they just clap for everybody. They clap for everybody. So then even like the bad guys can set up the good guys in like a trap where they all gonna like quadruple kick them or her, and then they'll go.
Well,
and then
I feel like Japan is excited for spots. Like they are very big like spot attraction people. You know what I mean?
Well, one of their main problems is COVID is still big over there, and so for them, they can't cheer, they can't even breathe. So then instead of breathing, they want them to clap. But then like they clap, and it's just you're clapping for everybody, and then you're clapping for bad shit to happen. You're clapping for good shit to happen. You're not really creating that balance of like cheering for the good guy kind of thing. You're just cheering for everybody. And then especially if the baby face is not popular and the heel is, you're more cheering for the heel than the baby face, and you kind of burying the baby face on camera, on video, when the viewer's trying to cheer for the baby face. It's Japan's a wreck when it comes to like trying to like get that good cheer. And then like with New Japan, especially with New Japan, trying to like use Okada as their selling point on getting the market back. It's just like you're starting to run out of ideas, and you're starting to like really get super stale to the point where nobody cares. And you're even like promoting New Japan more with Stardom. Like they didn't even like did it before. They brought Stardom over to New Japan, just to kind of give them exposure on a bigger platform, but it's almost starting to feel like they're using Stardom for their popularity because they're starting to really gain traction in order to better New Japan, and it's bad. It's so bad.
I mean, they're
When you
trying so
have
hard, but they're not trying. They're not succeeding at anything.
because they don't know how to really make good business. Not only just make good business deals, but I even said it on Twitter, don't do business with AEW. Don't do the Forbidden Door. Don't do it. And I even prayed like Stardom don't work with New Japan. And not New Japan, AEW. And every time someone's like, oh, fucking Mina Shirakawa should wrestle Britt Baker, I'm like, fuck you. Bury another talent. Don't bury my Mina. Why are we gonna feed Mina like a fucking fish to Britt Baker of all people? Like, who gives a? Why do we need to praise this bitch anymore? Like, I mean, as a human being, I'm pretty sure she's a nice woman. She's sweet. She's a caring friend. She's a good person. She has a good heart. But in this wrestling business, she's fucking trash. Like, she buried Paige last Wednesday. She can't do nothing but big herself. Like, anytime anybody's like, oh yeah, get this hot promotion in AEW, I'm like, no. If you're hot, stay away from AEW because they will suck your. Like, look at all look what they did to GCW, GCW, freaking like use them, and then once like they were finished, like yeah, we kind of finished with AEW. We can't use your John Moxley no more. You're not really sending good talent. Yeah, we're kind of on our own. Now they like, oh, this shows is trash. This shows is garbage. Even all this time they were trying to big up GCW. New Japan, they did that Forbidden Door, and they haven't recovered since. New Japan, business-wise, had not recovered at all. Who
Well,
else worked with Impact?
as much as I love to keep talking about this, that is a subject for another day. Let's get on to your actual game that you can score points in.
Oh, I can score points. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me explain how this game is gonna work. It's basically I have 9 wrestling cards. I have 7. I have 7 wrestling
Mm-hmm.
cards. I'm going to go from
7
match
wrestling
1
cards.
to main events. I'm gonna go for okay. I'm gonna give you one match. You're gonna think, give me your answer. If you get it right, you're gonna stop there. You're gonna get as many points as how many matches are on that card. But the lower you go down, you're gonna get that many points. So if you go to the 4th match, you get like X points minus 4, obviously.
Mm. Remind me of a game of spades. Spades. No, was it spades? When you go over, you lose a lot of points. When you go under, you lose a little points.
Something like that. And not spades.
So basically, if you say, "Oh,
like, here's your warm-up.
SummerSlam," oh, I get a practice question. Yeah.
You do get a practice one. This one will count or it will not. Because this is, I thought, would be the easiest one that I can grab. All right. First match on the card is the Dudley Boys versus Guerrero and Benoit.
Pretty sure you said Guerrero.
Yep.
And it's either 99 or 2000. It might even be a Royal Rumble card, but it could be somebody. No, wait, 99 is around 6. Yeah, that's actually.
Let me know if you need me to go to the second match.
Oh no, anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't. You're gonna tell me.
Jamie Noble
Maybe,
versus
yeah.
Jamie Noble versus Billy Kidman.
Wait, Jamie Noble versus Billy Kidman?
Uh-huh.
Jamie Noble versus Billy Kidman?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh, shit. At least you're not in the attitude there. Let's see. Jamie Noble, Billy Kidman. So Billy Kidman, about 3, about 4. Jamie Noble, kind of the same. I need more. You
Jeff
couldn't give me a
Hardy.
cruiserweight match.
Jeff Hardy versus William Regal.
That would have to be like. So that would have to be 2000. Almost 2002. I think it's 2002. So yeah, I think I'm gonna need more though.
This is match 4. I should have told you there's 8 matches on this card. So you're on match 4, so you're at 4 points if we get it from here. John Cena versus Chris Jericho.
Damn, this is a crossover card. Is it SummerSlam? SummerSlam 2002? No. SummerSlam 2005?
That is incorrect.
Damn. All right, give me more.
Rob Van Dam versus Brock Lesnar.
King of the Ring 2002?
That is incorrect. I will say you are right on the year. Booker T versus Big Show. I said you were in the right year. 2002 is correct. You're in the right year. You just got to get the right pay-per-view now. This is the second to last match. The Un-Americans versus Hogan and Edge.
Is this a SmackDown taping?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on!
No, it's a SmackDown pay-per-view. It's a SmackDown pay-per-view. I'll let you know that. It's a SmackDown pay-per-view. The main event is Rock The Rock versus Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker.
Oh, No Way Out. No Way Out. 2002.
No.
No. Fuck. What the fuck? Vengeance?
That's correct.
That was good. That was fair. Damn, that was tough. Because, like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, Rob Van Dam versus Brock Lesnar, that had to be.
It happened 3 times, and I picked Vengeance because of Rock Angle and Taker because of how much I love that match. Yeah, No Way Out has a very similar card to this. No Way Out has a very similar card to this though.
Big Evil is definitely a very underrated. Like when you give me like if you tell me to give you a list of like top great Undertakers, like from greatest to least, like man, Big Evil. Like looking back, like he was just such a dick. And then when he's not a dick, he's like, I'm actually a really good guy. You know, when he gave props to Jeff Hardy in their classic,
yeah,
and then he gave props to John Cena on their match.
Yeah.
It's like he's not really a dick. But then, like you remember, like he fucking beat up David Flair to get Ric Flair to get a match with him at WrestleMania.
I definitely remember that, bro. He told
what are you doing to me?
He told Kane to hold Stephanie above like a rafter and said, "All right, let it go."
What are you doing to me? What it looks like I'm doing, son? I'm kicking your ass. What a dick. Oh, man. Big Evil. I love it.
All right. Y'all warmed up? Ready for your next pay-per-view?
Yeah, let's go.
Right. This is a 6-match pay-per-view. The first The first match is the Usos versus the Wyatt family.
I'm not gonna get any combination. I'm just gonna assume Rowan and Harper.
Correct. Oh, you're right.
Unless it's woo-wee. Get it, boy.
Oh, quiet you.
Hey, you don't want to like throw your pelvic on the camera for the whole world to see.
I was looking for my pencil. Continue. What was you thinking?
You're looking for your pencil. Your words, not mine. Uh, keep it sharpened, my brother. Keep it sharpened. Oh man. All right. You said I forgot what the first match you said.
Usos versus the Wyatt family.
Oh yeah, we was establishing that it was a combination of Luke Harper and
Eric Rowan. Yes.
Oh, I'm I'm assuming we're in 2014
That's
or
correct.
2000. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, can you remember the names of the pay-per-views in 2014?
If that's certainly correct, and that's the shit that sucks because shit.
I'll let you know
Yeah,
this.
those
This
are the ones
pay-per-view
with
name
the
has been in
gimmicks.
rotation for 5 years plus. You have heard of this pay-per-view name? I would hope so.
So, because it's in my it's in my 2K16 game. I still play it. I don't remember the venues. I know it's not November to remember, but
Would
we
you like
see
the
Fastlane,
Would you like
not
the next
Fastlane.
match? Maybe see if it'll help out.
In fact, maybe it might be Fastlane. But yeah, I'm giving the next match.
Paige
I don't even remember.
versus AJ Lee.
Okay, wait. Extreme Rules 2014.
Incorrect, but you're close in months.
Hmm. Okay, let me think of all the Money in the Bank. All right, but keep going.
Rusev versus Jack Swagger.
Ooh.
Rusev versus Jack Swagger, or Jake Hager, as he is known as now.
No, I know who he is. I didn't hear the Rusev part. And so, he's Miro now. And so, like, when you hear Rusev, it's like, oh, shit, Rusev. You did say Rusev. But, man, when was he doing? He, oh, he was a baby. He started doing other people. Oh, he did it last year because he was in 2K14. No, he did it. It wasn't SummerSlam. More.
Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho.
I don't remember seeing this match. Damn, I can't remember. I think so. I remember this match being. I can't remember pay-per-view names. So it wasn't Extreme Rules. We're crossing that out. I'm crossing out Money in the Bank. Doesn't feel like a summer. I really can't remember pay-per-view names that year because they keep switching because they're like on some bullshit. Yeah,
Well,
I need more.
I'll give you partial credit because I think you do know most of the matches. The pay-per-view name is Battleground.
Oh, I would have never guessed that because like that's like a pay-per-view I don't know.
Yeah, but it's been in rotation for a while. Like Battleground stopped like 2017, so it's like we've had Battlegrounds for a while.
5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. Battleground. I remember SummerSlam. I remember Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, Unforgiven, Judgment Day, No Mercy. I remember when shit was tough. Battleground. Yeah, we're gonna change that to Great Balls of Fire.
I'll give you 4 points for that one. So yeah, 4 points for Battleground. I'll meet you in the middle. Next pay-per-view, we have the first match being Owen Hart versus Savio Vega.
Oh shit! I think I'm. Sounds like a King of the Ring. Keep going.
The Smoking Guns versus the New Rockers versus the Godwins versus the Body Donnas.
Oof, he's definitely talking 95. You say Smoking Guns, right? Yeah,
Yes.
definitely talking 95. You say Body Donnas?
Uh-huh.
No, we're talking 96. No, we're talking 96. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if the Smoking Guns are a fact, then that means that they took Sonny from them. Sonny switched sides. And yeah, the Smoking Guns were heel because Body Donnas was face. Trying to think. Oh, I think I know. Oh, it sounds like an In Your House video, but I can't tell you off. I can't tell you off of Body Donnas or Smoking Guns.
Would you like the next
Even
match?
though it's yeah, I need the next match.
Psycho Sid versus the British Bulldog.
Ooh. Psycho Sid. Damn. Then it had to SummerSlam '96.
That's correct. That's 5 points.
Wow. That was because it was either that or In Your House.
You know, I was thinking about
And I had
doing
to
In Your
think.
House. I was thinking about doing a couple of them because they have cool names like Mind Games and shit like
No,
that.
yeah, no. They started it In Your House with Diesel, but they started giving them names because at first it was giving them numbers, but because they were sticking with them, and then the numbers. This man hated numbers. That's the one thing I know about. He hated numbers.
But we're at 30,
And then
we're
once
at
the numbers
38
started getting too
WrestleManias.
big, that's when he started changing all the WrestleMania. But we're about to hit 40, and I'm like, damn, I want to hear WrestleMania 40. 40 years of WrestleMania. That's fucking amazing. But yeah, and I think in '96 is when they started hitting those names. So then I have to think Cold Day in Hell. Beware of Dog. Beware of Dog 2. Best Friends, Better Enemies. Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, so your next pay-per-view is worth 7 points. Are you ready? First match is Eminem versus Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holly.
I'm like, when did Eminem? I was thinking Machine Gun Kelly. He got powerbound off the stage. That was pretty. But Melina and Nitro.
Mercury.
They're the same guy. No, Mercury. So Eminem and who?
Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holly.
I'm gonna take a swing at the Great American Bash.
What year?
I said 2005.
Incorrect pay-per-view, correct year.
Oh shit! Damn. Okay, keep going then.
Carlito versus Big Show.
Was this over a title?
No.
Next.
Paul London versus Chavo Guerrero.
Damn, I know it was a SmackDown pay. I know it sounds like a SmackDown versus Raw. SmackDown versus Raw 6.
It is just a SmackDown pay-per-view. I'll let you know that much. It is just a SmackDown pay-per-view.
All right, wasn't SmackDown versus Raw 6? So I thought it was SmackDown versus Raw, SmackDown versus Raw 6, SmackDown versus Raw 7.
It is in those games, but it's not a.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, in the game, yeah.
Because
it's
that game
SmackDown versus Raw pay-per-view. It's not a. This is a SmackDown only pay-per-view.
I know that, but can I like talk to myself like if they do and fucking want to be a millionaire? I'm sitting here.
Just let me know when you want the next match. Just let me know when you want the next match.
I'm trying to think of the names of the papers, but what I know with Judgment Day, Armageddon, Great American Bash, but we got that out. Is it Judgment Day? Judgment Day 05?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's 5
It didn't
points.
sound like a SmackDown pay per view. It did sound like a. It didn't sound like a SummerSlam pay per view. It did sound like a SmackDown pay per view, and it did sound like it came fresh off the game of SmackDown vs. Raw. I'm like, damn, Paul London, holy fuck. Oh man.
You're doing good.
And then like, huh?
You're doing good. You have 3 more pay-per-views.
Yeah. Then I get to have some ramen.
The next pay-per-view has 7 matches. The first match is Vladimir Kozlov versus Matt Hardy.
Sounds like stuff. No, because they try to. I remember they try to push black. You know, it's funny. Quick story. I remember going to a Raw show in Syracuse, and this is where like they try to. This is a house show, and they try to like introduce new wrestlers that haven't been on TV, and they introduced Vladimir Kozlov. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. They just introduced this random guy, and then he was talking, and I'm like, what? Because nobody knew who he was. But
All right.
Matt Hardy was definitely on SmackDown. Vladimir Kozlov was on SmackDown, but I think once it sounds like '09. Sounds like an '09 year, so I think it's '09.
What do you need? I'll just do it for you. I'll be done in like 20 minutes.
Well, let's move on to the next match, shall we? Because I ain't gonna guess off.
CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio.
Definitely '09. Wait, Rey Mysterio?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Is this around a time when CM Punk was a heel?
Yes.
Or did he turn heel?
He was a heel.
I think that was I want to say that was the match where he did the spot where Rey Mysterio did the 619, and then before he was able to get kicked, he removed Rey's mask, and then Rey was maskless. Which, if that's the case, I want to say it. Now we're bumping the years, probably into 2010. Because, yeah, he was still a babyface in 2009, but he wasn't really cheered. And then, turning heel really 2010. So. Oh, man, now I got to think of all the pay-per-views in 2010, the year that I really blanked out.
It was like the next match.
Huh?
Would you like the next match?
Yes.
Finley versus Mark Henry.
Next.
Batista versus Randy Orton.
Is that like the Bash? No.
I'm not sure now.
Not
No,
the
it's not the Bash. No.
Man, see, it's one of these pay-per-views that bragging rights. I'm gonna start like naming off names. I don't really know. Next.
All right, this is a 4v4 Divas match. I hope we wouldn't get this far, but like, it's all right. Kelly, Maria, Michelle McCool, and Mickie James on one side versus Jillian Hall, Natalya, Maryse, and Victoria on the other.
Survivor Series 2010.
That's incorrect. Okay, I'll let you know right now. It's not 2010. It's definitely not 2010.
Survivor Series 2011.
It's not Survivor Series.
2009? Was it 2009? I mean, like this was a period. This was a very blank period in wrestling because I was 2009. So yeah, I was transitioning to the Marine Corps. So transitioning out into the Marine Corps, I was
It's not
moving away from
2009.
wrestling. Wait, 2000. It's not 2010. It's not 2009.
It's not
It's
2011.
not 2011.
So what are you missing?
You can't. You're telling me 2000? Huh?
What are you missing?
2008?
Yes, this is a 2008 card. Second to
Really?
last match is John Cena versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, because sometimes I will mistake the year. Like when I think of like the year, I will mistake the year like SmackDown versus Raw 2008, and I'll mistake that for the current roster of that year. And I forgot Jericho was in 2009. He was like a late addition too, because he came in like I think like late fall or something. He came in before SummerSlam, and so they kind of threw him in real fast. So like they gave him his old entrances and stuff. But damn, I forgot about that year. Yeah, like that was still another. What was I doing that year? Oh yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of wrestling. I try to keep up with it, but I wasn't watching wrestling much
So
that
do
year
you think you can name
toward
the
the end.
card, or do you need the main event?
Wait, wait, didn't I say Survivor Series
It's not Survivor Series.
2008?
It's not Survivor
It's not
Series.
Survivor Series.
I also said it's not
Oh,
Survivor Series. There's just a 4v4 Divas match on there.
SummerSlam?
No.
Oh shit! And it's not the Bash. It's not
Not the
like the
Bash.
Bash.
Main
All right, what's
event:
the main event?
Jeff Hardy versus Triple H versus Edge.
I don't know the name because it's not Survivor Series.
It's
So
not Survivor Series.
definitely not a. It's not a.
The name of the 4v4 Divas matches is the Santa's Little Helper match.
Damn, what's that December paper?
What's a pay-per-view that's always in December
Is,
since the 90s?
was it Armageddon?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they canceled that name.
Nope.
I know they decided to cancel it. What during the Universal Universe era, where like they want everything PG. We don't want nothing that means the end of the world or blah
Exactly.
blah
Yeah,
blah.
think PG era. We're not in the PG era yet because we still have Kelly and Maria.
Two bad babes,
Exactly.
but Kelly still.
Kelly's
She's
been
out.
more ran through than wrestling tape, but I love that. I love that tape. All right, so we got two more pay-per-views. This is a
Damn.
7-match
You would.
pay-per-view card.
Ooh, Saudi Arabia.
I wish. I was thinking about doing a Saudi show, but they're all kind of like easy.
There.
The first match is Air Boom versus Awesome Truth.
2011. Wait. Dragon Bride. No, not bragging rights.
Bragging Rights is wrong. 2011, right year.
Yeah, because it sounds like a 2011 year, but I can't remember. Because then
Next,
it's just they're all like, is it Survivor Series?
no. I can't do a Survivor Series because if I just say the team names, they'll give it away. So I'm trying not to do pay-per-views that are obvious. Like I don't do Royal Rumbles, I don't do Survivor Series, stuff of that nature.
So I'm trying to think because that was the years when they started doing gimmicks. Because then it was the Hell in the Cell. There's what's the other one? TLC. Was it TLC?
Incorrect. You're on the right
Not Hell in
trail
the Cell.
with gimmicks, but like think of a pay-per-view that has to be like a spectacle back in 2011 because something happens that doesn't really happen that often.
SummerSlam?
No, that happens often.
Money in the Bank.
No, but you're close.
Ah, I really don't remember what you. The pay-per-view names. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll
Royal
give you
Rumble,
this because we've already been through it.
Elimination
Air Boob and
Chamber.
Awesome Truth are for the tag team champions, okay? Think about that for a second. The next
Yeah, I
match
know
on the
Air Boom
card
was.
is Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase for the Intercontinental Championship, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is a regular match. This is the only regular match on the card.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still thinking about those pay-per-view names because Elimination Chamber,
Nope.
WrestleMania.
Nope.
I know that I'm just naming them wrong, like as they go along. I think it's Extreme Rules.
Next match, so this is
Money in
match
the
3. Dolph Ziggler versus Jack Swagger versus Alex Riley versus John Morrison for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a name. It's a name. I have to like. I can't even play the game. I have to like look at the names. I don't remember names. But you can keep going.
All right,
I don't
after
care.
this, I'm going to give you a hint. The next match is Mark Henry versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship. Here's your hints. The tag belts were on the line. The Intercontinental belt was on the line, and the World Heavyweight belt was on the line. Why is that?
Oh, wait. Why is that? Night of Champions. See,
There
I
you
would have never
go.
guessed that.
There you go.
I would have never guessed. I would have like, because like I said, like it's hard. Like once they started bringing gimmicks, and then like, oh, we're gonna have a Night of Champions. We're not gonna call it Clash of Champions. We're gonna call it the Night of Champions. I'm just like
Well, because they
throwing
changed
off the
Clash of
casual
Champions.
fans.
They changed like Clash of Champions to be like champion versus champion when they were still doing the brand split. That's why.
Well, because then he came out with the term, or came out with the pay-per-view bragging rights, and then they're like, "Oh, we like this concept, but this pay-per-view doesn't make sense. We're gonna
Because we
merge it
have
with Survivor
Survivor
Series of
Series.
all fucking things. They ruined the greatest fucking pay-per-view since the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, but football on Thanksgiving Day.
All right.
We're gonna ruin it with bragging rights.
All right. Here is your last pay per view. This is a 9-match card. The first match is Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, sounds like I'm not seeing that. So next match.
Santino Marella versus Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ooh, 2015. No, 2000. Next.
Christian versus Cody Rhodes.
Did he beat him for the title? So it's 2014, but next.
Incorrect.
No, it's 2015. So next.
The Primetime Players versus the Usos versus Primo and Epico versus Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd.
So that's 2014.
It's not 2014.
Next.
Layla versus Beth Phoenix.
Extreme Rules. 2014.
Incorrect for everything.
All
I
right.
told you it's not 2014.
Okay. 20. It's not 2015. 2013.
No.
I mean, Justin Gabriel, Tyson Kidd. I couldn't even imagine. Unless it's like a year when Tyson Kidd's not with the Hart Dynasty. Justin Gabriel's not with Core. Oh, wait. They were attacking. Wait. No, wait. Next.
Sin Cara versus Hunico.
Sin Cara versus Rico.
Hunico.
Oh, next.
CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan versus Kane.
What match is that? Oh, that's CM. That's 2013. No, 2012.
There you go. Finally got the right year.
Bragging rights.
No.
Next.
Ryback versus Random Jobbers.
Who versus Random Jobbers?
Ryback.
SummerSlam. That doesn't count. What's the main event?
John Cena versus Big Show. Not for a title. In a steel cage match. And the Big Show won. John Laurinaitis will take control of WWE Raw.
Oh my gosh, I would not even guess that.
It is a pay-per-view name, you know.
Damn, I might be stumped because I'm sure I know it's not a summer, it's not a big paper. It's one of those side.
Correct.
Now the battlegrounds.
Nope, I wouldn't give you Battlegrounds twice.
Gosh, I don't even like. I know it's not Elimination Chamber. I know it's not Extreme Rules. The Bash. I'm always gonna laugh at the Bash. I really don't know. I'm stumped. I take my L.
It's No Way
Honestly,
Out
that's
2012.
No Way Out.
Yeah.
It's sad. I probably would have guessed that. No, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't expect No Way Out to be on a dorky universe mode. You know. Oh yeah, we the WWE universe. We have people power. I wasn't really watching that.
People power.
I just heard CM Punk was the best in the world, and I'm like, oh shit, he is. And I'm checking it out, and I'm like, yeah, this product is trash. I'm like, oh shit, he is the best in the world.
So you got 19 out of a possible 45.
Good. Nah, like pay-per-views are really hard because like I'm not like a pay-per-view fanatic, but I like some pay-per-views, but then you get to some years and it's like blank space.
Well, I tried to stick with Battleground. I thought would be the only hard one because of the name, but everything else has been pay-per-views that if you were watching from like 96 to 2012, which is where I got all the pay-per-view names, all those names were consistent.
Yeah.
Even Champions. Not a Champions was there for like 4 years, so they've already been doing that as a normal thing. And if you played most of the games, Night of Champions is in a couple of the games.
Yeah, like there's a lot of blank years, like between 2008, because of economic situation. 2008, like towards the end into 2012. No, 2013. 2012. Because then 2012 is when I started getting back into wrestling on the TV. I wasn't really watching pay-per-views. But this was like right around the time when CM Punk turned heel. So like I was watching kind of a little bit into CM Punk turning heel. But I saw the heel turn. I was like, oh shit, he turned on The Rock, Paul Heyman. Oh fuck. And so Yeah, I watched it around that period, and I started catching on with wrestling. And that's when all the Marines like, oh, you watch wrestling, hardy, hardy, hardy. I'm like, yeah, I do. So, and then like the one, and then it's weird because like being a wrestling fan is like being gay, because like when people find out you're a wrestling fan, they kind of like stooge you, like, you like wrestling is fake, blah blah blah. And then there's always that one that comes out as a wrestling fan, and you share that wrestling moment with that one amongst a community of of wrestling haters. But it's funny because the people will dabble in wrestling, like they will dabble the idea of being the art of being gay with like trans women and blah blah blah. But they don't want to commit because they're afraid that they're going to be a part of a fake world, even though a lot of their reality stuff is fake anyway.
Okay, so I have to leave so I can let my mom use the kitchen. But just so you know, next 2 games you will have, I will be adding some women. I'm gonna keep doing the title reign game because y'all just like that one. I'm gonna start throwing some women in there. But I'm also gonna do what's this? I'm also gonna do what year is this? Which is gonna be very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will also start working on my Jeopardy board. So just so you know, giving you some updates.
Ooh.
There will be some more stuff
Fun.
brewing. But I
Can't
gotta go.
wait.
So have a good rest of your day, bro.
And I'm a pimp. Nice. It's always good to be proactive. I'm always a content creator, and so I'm always down to create content with people as long as they're really, on board with it. And if anybody wants to like look into content creation, whether you're shy, whether you don't know what to do, whether you don't have an idea of how to get things going, you can always holler at me. Um, you can do the whole DM thing. I really don't care for it. You're always welcome to comment in the video below. If you have any questions, if you want to book a session with me, that's always fine. Just holler. And yeah, we can just sit here, have fun. We can talk, we can chat, as long as within reason. There's nothing. I'm not about being personal. I'm not about getting into personal lives. I'm not about talking about personal issues and personal lives. I'd rather keep it fresh, just like conversation. And if you want to like discuss the battle, if you want to do battles, I'm always willing to do private battles. Because in the end, I don't want to embarrass anybody, insult anybody. I don't want to like put anybody in their place on camera. I'm always willing to battle though, but usually on private ends and try to have a face. I know I let the one guy come through without a face. He didn't want to show himself. That's fine. Me personally, I'd rather have a face to face with people. So, yeah, anybody willing to do that and want to book a session with me, just let me know. Do the DM. You can email me. The information will be on the bottom below. And you could even text. It's not a big deal. My phone line is always open. It's not even a real phone, internet phone. So you can always get at me there. I'm very, very free this month. So jump on board. This has been Floyd Banks. Holler. I always hate this part. Then I